Our story has already begun.
Welcome in, everybody. My name is Alynn Yellowhite. I am the High Priest of the Great Yellowhite Bubble. Today I am the Dungeon Master. It is episode 44.
Spank me, daddy, and shiver me timber.
Goddamn that stupid thing. By the way, ignore what happened at the beginning. I hit every button but the button I was aiming for to transition to the beginning of the stream, and you know, things happen sometimes. But welcome in, y'all. I'm glad you're all here. It's episode 44 of a series of unfortunate decisions. Where we left off, it's been a long time coming, but we finished. We stopped the threat against Saltmarsh that had been dogging them for several months now by defeating the Sahaugin threat, and things have been slowly getting back into the normal ebb and flow.
Say what you will, scrubs.
The normal ebb and flow of daily life in the coastal city of Saltmarsh. Our wizard has made an acquaintance with another wizard that lives in town and has been doing some deals to get more spells for his spell book. Our warlock has been drinking himself silly in order to quiet what seems to be a battle happening in the background of his own mind. Our rogue has received a mysterious letter and met an even more mysterious person, and our bard's just been busy. We'll just leave it at that. Busy. She's been very busy and making some very potent substances for consumption as well. So apparently you can't let the drunks have too much time on their own because they just get to all sorts of craziness. And of course, last but not least, our cleric has been building a forge in the backyard of the guild house as well, essentially converting the old stable into. So that's what's been that was pretty much what's been going on over that past week. And then, yeah. So let's get into the stuff. Let's get into the things. Here we are. Here's the people. Look at all of us. Before we get started, let's do a little bit of introduction to everybody. First, across the way over there, that is Captain E-Rock, who plays Seabold the Rogue, Changeling Rogue. Directly under him is Noel Hercules, who plays Mel, our Dwarven Cleric. Directly under Mel is Danabo, who plays our wizard, our gnome wizard, Wilvain. I am your Dungeon Master, Alynn Yellowhite. Directly underneath me, you will always find. I tried to say it with a straight face, and I couldn't.
It's so funny.
I couldn't say it with a straight face. As always, underneath me is the Rusty Panda, who plays the human bard Nessa. And last but not least, at the very, very, very bottom, never mind. At the very bottom, underneath Nessa is I am Pingus, my illustrious mod, and human warlock.
I'm a sandwich.
Yes. And
mine.
yeah. So, y'all, it's been a few days. Essentially since the last time. I said we were going to skip ahead some weeks, but you all had some things you wanted to do, so I decided not to do that. We will push forward as we need to. So as of and I kind of already went over it a little bit, but y'all kind of remember all the weird things that had been happening. It is now about 3 days later. It is now the 22nd of April. And which is pretty much considered the beginning of the month, and for this one. And yeah, anybody have anything in particular that they're wanting to? Well, actually, let me get a couple of things out of the way. In the back of your mind, Nate, there's been a couple of weird things. One, you've been noticing that at night, your dark vision sometimes stops working. You'll just be walking along, seeing things in black and white as you always do, and then suddenly, boom, it's like a switch is flipped, and you don't see in the dark like you used to anymore. No matter how much you seem to drink, you feel like you are being pulled in two directions at once, but not like physically. You literally feel like your very essence is being pulled apart. Not only that, people have been looking at you weirdly. And I mean that like more than usual, as people tend to give you odd looks. Since it's essentially for months now since you were essentially being stalked by a black cat with a strange symbol on his forehead. The dreams are getting worse, and it's becoming harder and harder to ignore them. You're getting less and less rest. You're waking up more and more tired. It could be the alcohol. Could be. Since you've been drinking a whole lot.
To drink to forget.
But it absolutely could be something else. And the voice hasn't talked to you at all, which is strange. You haven't had a quiet brain without that shrill and tone and in cadence changing voice at least once a day. You've heard it, even if it was just a laugh or something. It has been quiet for days. The only thing that you feel and have heard is the sounds of snakes and the sounds of cats.
And that's why Nate drinks.
Yeah. So that's what's been going on with you over the past couple of days. Seabold, have you been doing anything? You have any plans for this upcoming week?
Well, other than taking all my gear over to Mel's Forge to go check that out.
Okay.
Get that all looked at, serviced.
Yeah. I got my grinding wheel put together, and I want to make sure that your weapons, if nothing else, are up to snuff. I'm not saying I don't trust the local blacksmith, but seeing as I am one, dwarves gotta be sure about these things, you know?
Well, I put more trust in you than the locals here. And I just like start unsheathing all my weaponry, like start stacking it next to his
just a
his
pile
forge
of
stuff.
chips, pulling them out from every which direction.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a couple hours of weapon just to be sure. If you want to hang out, great. If you want to go wander around, great. I'll find you when they're done. I don't want you to be disarmed for all that long, you know.
Well,
Sure.
I mean, he always ready doesn't need any servicing.
I always have that.
Yeah. I mean, it's a magical weapon. It doesn't break.
Right. Oh, consider it a courtesy.
You can check it out though, if you want to take a look at it. Here you go.
I'll have a look at it. I forget how pretty this little thing is. And I'll throw it right back to him. I think I'm going to break this darn thing. My hands are a little too clumsy, as it were.
That's what she said.
But
Oh, thank you. Somebody
He
said
secures it. Seabold secures it to his side, and there's no rush on this, Mel. So don't worry about doing it right away.
well, I'm going to need something to do, frankly. I've been drinking a hell of a lot less, and I've had less excuse to be a louse at the bar. And frankly, Morden wants me here to do something. He wouldn't have brought me back from death if he didn't want my help with something. So I can only assume at this point, which actually, that reminds me. I should put in a word with him. Actually, I haven't actually cast divination since ever, really, and I Mel goes quiet and just kind of loses himself in thought. And will you excuse me? I remember. I gotta go put an offering together more than.
Sure thing.
I'm sorry to make this short, friend.
Yeah. As Seabold walks away, he's just like, I just gotta go figure out how to kill a witch, and just walks away.
As Mel wanders off, he'll start rummaging through his valuables container to pull out a silver medallion. Morden, I'm gonna as I ritual cast divination. Morden, I have a question for you. Do you know anything about the symbol? The symbol. I found this amulet recently with the snakes and the tridents, and I'm sure the silver is valuable to you in some way, but this way I can at least show you what's up. Do you know anything about this?
Which amulet is this?
Silver medallion? Yeah, silver medallion. Let me see if I can't link it. God, I got a lot of silver stuff. This.
Okay, this was the one. Okay, I see which one it is.
And it's both the cost and material component of divination plus the thing that I'm subsequently asking you about. It just makes sense to me to send that to him, you know?
So divination, you're supposed to be asking about a specific goal, event, or activity that's going to happen within the next 7 days. So it's not going to give you information on a thing.
Do you know if the question will then be, do I need to be concerned about this in the coming days?
This what?
The snakes, the tridents, the things upon the amulet itself. I've been fighting a lot of snakes and trident wielders recently. No?
The threat has been quelled by your hand.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. And simple as that, you know. There ain't much more that spell will do for me unless I try to recast it, which I'm not going to today.
Okay.
I'll turn to the gear left by Theobald and work out any damage. Try and make him better than how he found him, you know.
Gotcha. Just your standard spruce up, polish, sharpen, get out the rough spots, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do a little bit better than usual, but given the nature of my forge, I can only do so much as of today, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's correct. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's you. Nessa, what are you going to be up to this coming up week?
I don't have any needs or desires, so I'm going to be kind of just bored at the tavern, picking fights.
Doing your
people
job, picking fights, singing, making a couple of monies. Give me a performance check.
Performance check. La 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 la. Press the dice button.
That is a 14. Oops, I completely missed rolling that. Nice. So that is. So with your various performances that you put on during the week, you get 56 silver in tips.
Cool. Thanks.
That's 5 gold and 6 silver if you want to do it that way on your sheet.
5 gold, 6 silver, yeah. Scroll down.
You got a really good roll.
Thank you.
Well, the hidden roll was really good as well, so that's one of the reasons why. But anyway, yeah, so 56 in there. Cool, that covers you 3. So Wilbane.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm a floating head.
I see.
Yes. That's what I'm doing.
Just being a floating head.
In
a way, we all are.
True.
I put stuff in the in-character thing.
Oh, I completely missed that. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
That's what I'll be doing. So once a week, Wilvane will personally deliver a bottle of expensive wine to the wizard killer dick,
Okay.
offering to chat if he's interested.
Let's see. So for this week for your visit, he is not home.
I'll just harass Snot for a while then.
Yeah, and Snot will really enjoy it the entire time, I'm sure. I'm absolutely
I'll see
sure.
if he wants to play checkers.
What's checkers?
It's a board game, Snot.
What's a board game?
A game you play when you're bored.
Oh. So, kick Snot?
Oh, we can play that too if you'd like.
No, I don't want to play that. I'm just saying like that, because that's what happens sometimes here. How you play?
I'll show him. We'll get a board out and we'll move some pebbles around.
Okay. He has no idea how to play. He makes a lot of bonehead moves and you easily just beat him.
Oh, this was stupid.
And he picks up a pebble and throws it at you.
That's way more fun.
Okay, let's play kick Snot.
No!
And he takes off and flies away from you and stays out of your reach, which means he's about 5 feet in the air.
Poke him with my stick. Get down here, Snot.
No, I don't want you to kick me.
I'm not going to kick you.
You said you wanted to play kick the snot.
I thought it was a metaphor.
What's a metaphor?
I don't... I'm not doing this, Snot. No, not today.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'll let him know you stopped by. The master really likes the wine.
Have you been drinking it too, Snot?
I'm not allowed.
You're not?
No.
Would you like some?
It catches on fire sometimes.
Oh. How
Yeah.
about some apple juice?
What's an apple?
You've never eaten an apple, Snot?
No. I guess it's
I'll
a
see if
food?
Let's see if I can pull one out of my backpack. I might have some apples.
Might have
There you go.
A whole bushel, if I remember right.
That's a different character.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
That's a completely different dude altogether. He takes it and he looks at it and he holds it in his hands, which is like, you know, it's a little bit bigger than his head, and he's holding it and he's looking at it and he's rotating it.
How do you eat it?
Bite it.
and his little sharp needle-like teeth just kind of into the apple, and he pulls it away, and he's pulled a chunk, and it's just stuck between his teeth, and you can see the little white bit of the apple just kind of sticking out of the front of his mouth. His cheeks barely wrapping around the very large bite that he's taken out of it.
Yes.
And just chunks of apple kind of fall out, and he's like,
There's a
Well,
lot
what
of
do you think?
liquid in it,
Yes.
and it makes a popping noise.
Would you like more snot?
Rats make that same noise when you bite into them. Do you know that?
Yes, I do.
They're good too. Every once in a while, I'll
give you
catch a
one of
live
those.
one. Oh, you can? Is it be alive?
Sure, snot.
Don't tell Master. He gets mad when I eat the bats.
No.
Mostly
He
because
needs
I
them for
get
his
gas.
spells, right? Oh.
You ever
Does
heard?
that set on fire too?
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Yes. Yes, I get gas that sets on fire too. Yes, yes.
So you know. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Good.
We have so much in common, snot.
Which is really strange, considering, you know, I'm from hell and you're not. Well, I don't know.
and he peers
sure
at
about
you. He looks at you real close.
Not sure. Not sure. There's some things about you that are a little off. Just a little.
Certainly been there, snot.
That might be it. Anyway,
Anyway, you awkwardly stand there.
He just awkwardly flies there, and you all stare there and stare at each other for a couple of minutes. Just
listen, the master could get home at any time, and I got some chores I gotta get done, and so, like I said, I'll tell the master you came by, and, I'll give him the wine, and, and maybe you can come by again some other time, and maybe he'll be here. Or maybe we can talk. I don't know. Maybe we'll play that throw the rocks at each other game, or whatever you called it.
And I'll bring you some bats, snot.
That would be great. That would be
Have the
really...
day deserve.
Yeah, you too! Bye!
and he
Yeah.
flies over to the door and opens it up and lets you out, and then closes it behind you, and you hear the familiar sound of the 5 chains and locks and things that are on this front door as they click closed.
All right. I still want to look for traveling merchants for trinkets, anything magical. I'll detect magic while I'm doing it, just to see if I can see any common magic items.
give me an investigation check. So yesterday, well, the day before would have been the green market, which is basically kind of the smaller weekly market. However, the big market is coming up here, and which is once a month, which is going to be happening next week.
Ooh.
So
Don't wanna hit that.
it's more of the standard kind of bric-a-brac around. We are getting close to the end of fall, so a lot of gourds and essentially some of the plants and things that are being sold by the various farmers that live on the outskirts, on the outside of Salt Marsh itself. A lot of gourds, a lot of other fall vegetables that are ripening up about this time of year. Nothing of real value outside of, standard foodstuffs. At least this time around.
I am looking for ridiculous magic items of no value. Just
I get you.
okay. All right.
Yeah, so essentially there are two main markets that happen at the green market. The weekly green market is essentially the weekly where the farmers come into town and sell their wares. A lot of times it's just a lot of vegetables. Some, artisans will have carvings of like wooden dogs and other little figurines and things like that, curios and things like that for sale. But nothing too, crazy and extravagant. However, once a month they do have a very large market, and that's where you'll start getting, salesmen from the local town, the close by towns, I won't say local, of Seaton and Burl. They'll bring in stuff that they've gotten from there. There'll be a lot of big trades for like, fish and then other like sundries and things that are more difficult to get in the salt marsh area from further north from Burl, for an example. Burl has a very large lumber industry, and so they essentially, that seems to be kind of the majority of it, is a lot of lumber comes down from Burl down into Salt Marsh, and Salt Marsh tends to send a lot of fish back up to Burl. But that's when you'll also get very much out of town sales folks, and that's when the more interesting things kind of show up. So, and that'll actually be the next week at the beginning of the month.
Okay. Other than that, I will harass Nate while he's sleeping.
You notice there's a sense of familiarity that you seem to have with Nate that is beyond the fact that you know him. It's hard for you to really kind of conceptualize in your mind, but he is Nate, but there's something else he is also that you feel you recognize someone. And it's just in the back of your mind. It's like an itch in the back of your brain that you cannot scratch. You've also noticed that his face looks a little different. Not grossly out of whack or anything like that, but because of how much you've been kind of studying him, you do notice that there seems to be something different about him. His facial features, something, it's hard to really nail down exactly.
My cat eyes turn into snake eyes.
He's watching you while you sleep, so he wouldn't have seen that if that had even happened.
That's fair.
Does he still react to his tail being touched?
Are you touching it right now while he's asleep?
Yes, I'm touching it right now while he's asleep.
I just wanted to verify that.
Still attached to my butt or the detached part?
That's another good question.
Clarification.
The bear took off.
The I was gonna say decapitated, but that's when you remove a head. What is it called when you remove a tail?
Decapitated.
No, that might work too. Decapitated, the decapitated part of the tail. As
amputated.
What are you? Are you just touching it?
Well, I know from the dungeons we're in that he reacted when we pulled on it. So.
Yep, he did. So you're gonna just
Rubbing
kind
one
of
out.
pull on it a little bit and see what happens.
Maybe poke it with a dagger, see if it causes him any pain. Or
He doesn't seem to react to any stimuli while currently unconscious.
What? I'm going to inspect his nub.
I'm sure you are. Okay.
Which one?
Yeah, I was gonna. So are you pulling down the back of his pants in order to inspect
I
this
assumed he
nub?
poked it out. I don't know. How does he wear his pants?
I don't
Does
know.
he
How
have,
do
like,
you
a
wear
little
your
nub
pants,
hole?
Nate?
I guess I don't. How big is the nub?
A couple of inches.
Plenty big.
That's all that matters, Nate.
I don't know. Is it indecent to have my nub poking out at all times?
I mean, it's essentially coming out right at where your backbone ends.
Yeah, I guess I'd have to have a little hole. Have it poking out.
Little hole in your butt. Yep, just above it. Yeah, a little hole in the pants. Okay. Yeah, so he's got a little hole. He's got the nub. It's scarred over, and doesn't look like it's infected or anything like that. It just kind of looks like a nub with scar tissue on it.
All right, I'm gonna keep an eye on Nate. He seems to be changing. That's noted.
Noted. All right. Cool. Cool. Okay.
Seabold's picking up 10 gold pieces worth of components for reasons.
Okay. Any particular components or just
Oh,
components?
yes, for fine familiar stuff.
I got you. Okay. Yeah. All
Charcoal
the things you
sensors and
need.
all that.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, those
I'll
kinds of
deduct.
things you're easy. Yep, you can find that. So the next week goes by, and as you get kind of closer to the beginning of Good Month, which kind of marks the halfway point of the autumn season, the air starts to kind of really start to turn cooler, and the wind kind of the wind itself is normally kind of flowing off the sea up into salt marsh. However, as the temperature starts to drop, the wind shifts a bit, and now it's pulling off of the land and moving towards the sea. As the temperature kind of shifts a little bit, and a lot more storms seem to start forming just off the coast. Sometimes, skirting the city, sometimes not. Mostly just really strong torrential rain with the occasional thunderstorm. And as we start kind of getting into these colder months, Salt Marsh itself is so far south that snow is nearly unheard of this far south. However, it does get very chilly down this way. But the ocean temperatures kind of keep it from getting, too much snow or too cold. At the lowest it's around the 40s, and then it'll be about 50 degrees during the middle of the day. So chilly, but never super cold. You've been, as they get closer to this month, some announcements have been started to be disseminated through the town that they're bringing back the monthly council sessions, considering that much of the council's business has been curtailed due to the war effort. A lot of the monthly public meetings that they would have fallen to the wayside, essentially. And these meetings have been, for better or worse, essentially sessions where the public can come in with grievances for the council in a public-like forum. It's a little more free-form than a standard ordered meeting. People tend to come to the front. They talk about things that they possibly need help with. A lot of it, standard bandit stuff, and the council will address it. You've been asked to sit in on one of these, just in case something is mentioned that strikes your interest at all.
We have.
You have.
I'll make the point of. I'll make the point of sitting away from the group quietly, but listening intently.
Okay. Yeah. So when you make your way into the council room chamber, it's been set up the same way that it was before. No longer are the tables pushed together with a bunch of maps and figures on it. They've been put back into their normal U-shaped pattern, with the group of members sitting there. Namely, from the last time that you were in here when this room was set up this way, Ada is no longer sitting at her spot, as she is no more. Instead, the butler, who used to stand off to the side on the dais, is now sitting at the table.
Anders Butler.
Scarin, but yes.
No, I just wanted to say that.
You just wanted to say it. Okay. Yes. All right. So after everyone kind of gets settled in, a few people kind of come up. A lot of them are your basic farmer versus farmer disputes, things about, who's on whose land. Someone built a fence on my side of the property line. Some of them are, someone's son had their way with their daughter and got them in the family way, and now they're demanding that they get married and the other family is refusing. Things of dramatic but low stakes, we'll put it that way. However, as soon as things start to get really boring for you, one very small halfling man kind of walks up. He has his brown farmer's hat just clenched in both of his hands, and he's wringing them. He seems real nervous. And he kind of walks up front and well, I was so here's what I was okay. So I was wondering if something could be done by the giants. And Erlander's kind of perks up a little bit at that. It's like, hill giants. Farming, going across the farm, stealing things again, right? I don't know, sir. I don't think these are hill giants. They're blue. Blue? Yes, sir. They were. I saw them from a distance. I was hiding, but I saw them in the distance, and they were blue. Blue. Yes, sir. With white hair. You're sure? Well, I'm like I said, I was hiding, but I'm pretty sure, sir. And where were they headed? Well, I can't rightly say, but I know what direction they were headed towards the swamp. But I don't know if that's where they were going. It was, my farm's a good couple of miles away, but they were headed west. Okay, west it is. That doesn't bode well. Is that all, or is there anything else? Well, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but I was told by my neighbor that just the week before I saw them, those large blue fellas, that he said that he saw a dragon flying across the sky into the swamp. Now, I didn't believe him. I didn't think it was true, but after seeing those blue fellas, well, maybe that was too. And with that, there's just a lot of murmurs, just a lot of murmuring all over. At the mention of the dragon. And Erlander's like, Go ahead.
Seabold starts sneaking out of the meeting.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Just
And then Erlander starts banging the table. Stop, calm down, calm down. Is your neighbor here? Well, no, sir. I only came for the Giants, but I just, it was mentioned, and if the town guard's gonna be out chasing down Giants, maybe they should keep out an eye for that dragon too. And again, more murmurs. Do you know if anyone else saw this dragon? Not that it was my neighbor told me about it, sir. I don't know if anyone else has seen it either. And then you start hearing, well, I saw it, but yeah, me too. And a few other folks also start raising their hand that they also claim to have seen this dragon. As Erlander starts to try to get a little bit more information from each of them, there's a few things that are clear. Either all of these folks saw a completely different dragon, or there was no dragon to begin with. None of the accounts really match. Some folks saying that it was a bright blue dragon, yet another said it was black. A couple of other ones said it was a green dragon. None of the colors seem to really match, nor how many horns it had or anything to that nature. So hard to tell who's seen anything, if anything, for this particular one. And people are so intent on getting information about the dragon, everything else kind of starts to fall to the wayside there. And as that kind of starts to die down, there is a door, the back door opens, and in walks in a couple of men. Nessa, you recognize the first man. You remember him coming up to you in your bar with a drawn picture of Nate and was asking if you've seen him, and you told him no. But here he is again. With him is another very large bald man with an eye patch, and they both kind of make their way up. And as they come in, these strangers to Saltmarsh, a lot of the farming folk kind of just stop talking and shut up as these two kind of make their way up. They are both heavily armed. The bald man with a great sword strapped across his back, as well as a heavy crossbow, and the one that you said you stopped earlier, or that you talked to earlier, Nessa, with a long sword and a bow. And they have the one in front, the one with the long sword, has a piece of parchment rolled up in his hand as he walks forward. As he moves in, Erlander's like, "Can we help you, gentlemen? Believe I've seen you around town. You are a bounty hunter, yes? But you, with the patch, you I don't know." Ah, yes. Well, this is an associate of mine. We're here on official business for a noble family. We've been looking for a man that we've heard has been seen in these parts. To include, I believe he might be one of these heroes that we've heard about that saved your town or something to that matter. That doesn't really fit the description of the man that we're looking for. But when we've shown this picture of him, They said that he is indeed this person. So have you seen this man? And he unrolls the
Aren't I sitting,
parchment.
like right there.
Huh? What's
He's
that?
standing right next to me. What do you mean?
And as he unrolls it, you all clearly see that it is a drawn picture of Nate. And as he unrolls it and kind of shows it, he passes it in front of everybody, and they look directly at you, Nate, and just keep going. And there's a lot of people looking over at you, looking at the picture, looking at you, and looking at the picture. But these two people standing up front looking at everyone in the room do not seem to make the association that you are the person on this piece of parchment.
As they get the piece of parchment in front of me, I'm gonna, since I'm assuming I'm already pretty plastered at this point, be like, why are there three of me on a picture?
They kind of look at you, drunks, and they keep
Yes.
kind of. No, he's a drunk.
Well,
Yes.
Yes.
yeah, obviously,
We're all
but
drunk.
What can we do
Yes.
for you?
I am
Wait,
very drunk.
You're all drunks.
That's correct.
100% correct. What can we do for you?
And then-
what
and-
business do you have with him?
He starts to get a really confused look on his face, and Erlander kind of leans forward and goes, "That's their guild name. Just don't get involved. It'll only frustrate you."
Oh, he's already involved. He wants my friend. What do you want with my friend, guy?
Wait,
Mel
you
stands
know
up
this
and, like,
man?
barrels up to him.
That's clearly a picture of Nate. He's right there.
Yeah.
Nate. He
he's
goes by the
associate
name of
mine.
Nate here.
What
Excellent,
do you mean?
excellent. Write that down. Write that down.
Right. He's right
talking-
here. What do you want with him?
He looks. He looks at flips the picture over, looks at it, looks at Nate, looks at it again. He looks nothing like this man. What do you mean?
It's exactly the same picture. What do you? Are you blind?
You know what? I think we have less to worry about than initially thought.
I'm gonna start jabbing elbows with these idiots, and I'm going to mock the guy with the eye patch by saying, "Did you draw this? This looks like it was made with rose art crayons, okay? What is this picture, and why is it in front of us?"
This was commissioned by Lord Doe.
Do better.
Well, do
Why did
He's a horrible
that,
artist.
picture
Can't even
of
get the
me?
nose right.
If any of you have seen this man,
He's right
please
here.
I will not tell you again. Do not interrupt me.
You want to try me?
I asked you why my daddy
Mel will
wanted
reach
to
out-
As soon as you
Yeah,
say you want
yeah.
to try me, the bald man reaches behind him and grabs a hold of the hilt of his greatsword. All right. Erlander just immediately just jumps in, kind of walks up and goes, there seems to be some sort of misunderstanding here. All of you need to go,
I'll give him 6 seconds.
but I want you to come see me later. And he points at you, Nate. And maybe sober up a
Mel-
little before you do so.
Mel
He's
is
not going to remember
interjecting
this.
himself.
No, he's not gonna remember.
I'm making a point of being just a big goon and like trying to
could've
bump
sobered up.
chest with the guy's that's trying to grab his weapon. I'm like right in this guy's face. Go ahead, do it. I dare you.
So you're right at this guy's navel.
Basically,
He's about 7.5 foot tall. He is a huge guy.
Then I stand in front of him because I am 6 foot something.
and I'm an idiot who's 4 foot tall and
Yeah,
stupid,
like I said, you're
so
4
he's
foot tall.
basically bumping
Yeah,
against this
looking
guy's
up at a
leg.
7.5 foot tall man. Yeah, who's practically as wide as you are.
And I'm actively challenging him.
all right. Mal, can we just we've got permission to get out of here. Can we please leave this stuffy room?
You can leave, but I'm not going to have that one threaten me. Or my friends.
Nate's already halfway to the bar.
Yeah, I know, right?
Nate left. He's like, I'm out. I'm gone. I don't care. Okay.
I'm just gonna start trying to push on Mel. He's too strong for me, but I'm going to start just shoving him.
I'm not going to actively resist being shoved, but I'm running my mouth the entire time you push me out of this place.
Just get the frick out of here, Mel. Let's just go.
Fine. I'll remember you. Don't threaten my friends. And like, I'll take a step out. And another thing, just interjecting and being a loud prick as I walk out.
Walk out. I just say, get a better artist. Do better. And I leave.
Okay.
And I'm not that many steps behind Nessa.
Where's Sahaugin?
He's just kind of sticking off to the side, not getting in the middle of it. Just keeping an eye.
Okay, so when you left earlier, you just kind of stayed outside?
Yep.
Okay. So you all are kind of pushed outside. You've gone a little bit a ways from the council hall chamber. What are y'all doing now?
Why did it have to be giants? Why did it have to be fucking giants?
I want to message Sahaugin to follow these guys.
Oh, I'm right here.
No, I'm gonna send the message to follow these guys.
Like talking to him on the phone when he's standing right behind you.
Yeah.
And
I'll be off to the side, kind of hiding a little bit, so maybe you didn't quite see me.
Gotcha. Easy enough.
Yeah. Hello?
What are the 25 words that he hears?
Is it 25 for message?
Yep, 25.
Not sending message.
Oh, what is it? You know what? I don't remember.
There we go. All right. Point your finger toward the creature within range and whisper a message. The target and only the target hears the message can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
Oh, yeah. So
cast it
you have to be
object.
able to see them for that one. Yeah. Okay.
No, it says you can cast it through solid objects
Oh, all right. Just a
if you're
whisper.
familiar with the target. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Probably knows me pretty good.
And he's within 120 feet, so that's
Oh, yeah.
easy. Yeah, that works.
Sahaugin, you need to follow these guys.
You can respond.
Guys.
Yeah.
Just what, guys? That's the end of the spell.
Say it again, okay? It's a cantrip.
I know. It's just it's funny to me. What
I
guys
also have
spell
message and
it?
can send too.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna do this for a while, so he's got a description of the guys, and they're after
Can
Nate.
you draw me a picture of the guys?
I can draw a better picture than they did, sure.
All right.
All right, that's what we're doing.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
I'm gonna follow.
Wait, does he say yes? Sahaugin, is that a yes?
Yeah, I got nothing better to do right now. Although I'm mostly disarmed except for my bow. That's kind of weird to me, but
Oh.
Nessa is incredibly distraught.
Okay.
Well,
She goes
all
off.
I need-
She just steps away. She just steps the fuck away and just starts with her head in her hands and just keeps murmuring, why the fuck does it have to be giants?
I would have
Like
returned your
giant.
weapons to you after about 2 days, Seabold.
sorry, I didn't catch that.
Oh, I would have made the point of returning your weapons to you after about 2 days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Are we
it's been a
past
couple
that?
of days. Yeah,
Oh,
it's been a couple of days.
okay.
It's
Then I have
yeah.
one.
Yeah, it's been over a week at this point from the last time. I didn't make that clear. Okay.
And I want
Yeah,
to try and tail
Seabold will
Sahaugin.
tail the dudes. Yeah. I'll
I
tail
want to try
him
and
and
follow
see.
Sahaugin until he disappears out of my view, because he's going to, but it's fine.
Okay. So you're going to keep an eye on Seabold while he keeps an eye on you're going to watch the Watcher?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow Nate and try to get any information out of about him. More
luck with
curious
that.
about noble family, likely rich. You have my complete and undivided attention.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead. If you're, are you following around and asking them questions?
You know, basically.
Okay, yeah. Then let's
I'm
do
not
that. We're going to do that right now. So let's have that conversation.
So basically, I'm going to stick with him all day, and I'm going to try to ward off him getting any more drinks, or at least extend the time from drink to drink. So at least tries to sober up. But Nate, why didn't you tell me that you were part of a noble family? Do you know how much business that could have brought us in?
You never asked. Plus, my dad's a dick. And
You know,
so's my mom. And we're not super rich. We're barely nobles, but my daddy always wanted to be so obsessed with image, and that's why he named us all after him. That's why I'm Jonathan Doe the Third, the Seventh, because I'm the seventh kid, the seventh son of him, and I guess I do have an older sister, so I'm the eighth kid. But there's a lot of us, and being a noble is annoying, so I came here instead.
You know what? Fair enough. I left the mountains to the north because of a large family. Do you know how many kids I have? Little bastards a lot. So, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. You know what? My apologies for prying to that, and I was hoping for some business, but that just leads to the other question. Do you have any idea why two mercenaries would be looking for you?
There's two mercenaries looking for me?
Yeah. That's... Yeah, there's two mercenaries looking for you. They had a picture of you and everything. A poorly drawn picture, mind you, but... Like...
That does sound kind of familiar. Now that you say it again.
Literally happened 20 minutes ago.
I don't know. My dad probably never even noticed I was gone. He really only cares about the old ones. I mean, maybe he just realized I left.
Which, I've known you, what, since the spring? And he's only now just noticing that, Jesus.
I mean, I've been in town for a couple of years now.
Well, if you ever want to talk about anything, I'm here for you, bud. Like, I guess I should really be asking more questions about those that I travel with. Assuming you want to talk about it, that is.
Nah, I'm over it. I have booze. And worse problems like the snake and the meowing and I can't sleep. But I'm drunk, so it's okay.
Snakes yowling and you can't... That... Would you care to elaborate on that, friend? Why is that cat yelling?
I don't know. I've never seen the cat. I don't even think I've really seen the snakes. I just kind of hear their scales, and then I hear the cats, and when I sleep. So it could just be a bad dream, but I don't know. Usually I just dream of like mice and stuff recently, because I don't know. Maybe it's been since I grew my tail that I dream of mice. Maybe I'm part cat now. It explained the eyes and the tail, and do I have ears? I don't even remember if I have cat ears. That's okay. Because I'm drunk.
Oh, good lordy. You know what, Nate? I'm gonna get you another round. I need to go find our wizard friend. And I'll pull out that cask of brandy that I carry around with me. You know, and just kind of fill up a glass unusually tall for hard liquor. Here. Drink on this. Enjoy yourself. I need to go find Wilvane.
You're the best. And then I'll just slam it.
Oh, good lord, you poor son of a bitch. This was one of those big wooden mugs, too, that I'd swiped from the bar that I half built.
Give me a
Lord.
Constitution save, Nate.
Oh, I can do that.
That's a 14. Yeah. As soon as you basically down, a couple of big gulps out of that thing, you put it on the table, you look directly, make eye contact with Mel, and then your head slams right into the table as you pass it.
At least I didn't puke and tell him that was the tip.
And everybody else including you, Nessa, since this is actually happening in your bar. Well, technically Hana's bar, but you're married now. You know what I mean. Anyway,
Right.
everybody kind of just hears the whoomp as his head just collides. No breaking of the fall. It's just straight up and down directly into the wood. Makes a very, very loud noise, and everybody kind of stops what they're doing and looks over.
They'd be used to it at this point. How long have we been?
I was gonna say for about 3 seconds, and then they all turn back to what they were doing.
That'd be like a multi-time a day occurrence at this point, since we got back from the war.
Yep.
I square him up on the table and make sure he is more stable. And quickly reading a spell because I need to know what sending does, because I need to find Wilvane in a hurry, because there are some problems here.
You have sending?
Eh,
That's the 25-word one, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know that I would have naturally had it prepared.
Ah, gotcha.
So can we just say that I do, since we've just been kind of hanging out?
you've been just in town, so yeah, I don't care at this point. Yes.
You got your walkie-talkies out.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
What is your 20? Hold on. Yeah, what's your 25 words?
Wilvane, we need to speak immediately. Meet me at the guild hall, and I'll go to the guild hall and wait there.
What's your response, Wilvane, if any?
This is Wilvane Savely. Please leave a message.
I'll cast sending
After the beep.
I'll cast sending it for a second time. You guild hall now. I know you heard me, and yeah.
I'm walking over here. Where am I? I'm following Searbold. What am I doing? Where's Searbold?
So, and that's what I was about to get to. So it only takes a few more minutes before the two men leave the hall. They kind of filter out with everybody else as the meeting ends, and they kind of stand in the crowd holding out the image on the parchment and kind of showing it to everybody. Have you seen this man? Have you seen this man? And most people don't even want to look at him. Most of them just kind of go on it.
Is it just a picture of Nate in fine clothing? Is that?
Yeah, so it's that, but it also has the name John Doe written on it.
Okay.
He got glasses on or something when Nate doesn't wear glasses.
A mustache?
No, nothing to that effect.
Well, while Nate hit his head, I heard him, but I was frantically packing a bag, by the way, with clothes and my rations and my water skin. And as everybody filters out of the guild hall, I had just kissed Hana goodbye, and I immediately turned and went in the opposite direction and started heading north.
So when Mel sends this message, I'm still at the guild hall, right?
And not the guild hall. I'm filtering out of the
Oh, the council hall.
council
Okay.
hall. Yeah,
All right.
that's what I
guess
meant. Did I say guild hall? I apologize.
Oh yeah, my bad.
I'll do hand signals to Seaboard, say I'm going this way, you go that way. You can't see my hands right now, but
Right.
I'm doing them.
In
So-
the message hand signal,
Exactly like that.
ASL.
Okay.
Emojis.
And I just want to point out, as you're getting ready to beat feet out of there, Nate, you come to just long enough to see her slipping out the door, packed up. Now, back to you, back to the rest of you tailing. First off, I need a I need a stealth check from Seable, but I need a survival check from Wilvane.
Wait, no, you made me change my plans, so I'm headed to the guild hall to meet.
Oh,
Mel.
so you did move. Okay, you did win. Okay, cool. All right, cool. You're good with that 19. Okay, so pretty much you have no problem kind of staying out of their line of sight and staying behind them. They're not trying to be particularly sneaky or anything else like that. They're just stopping as many random people as they can to try to see if anyone have seen him. They even go into the snapping line, and actually, because that's actually the nearest tavern. So as they go in there, you also see Nessa leave as well. But they go inside the tavern, and are you following them in?
Yeah, I'm going.
Okay. So as you kind of follow them in and keep an eye on them, they just keep asking if anyone's seen this John fella on this picture that they have.
Who is currently passed out one of the tables.
Yep, they
odd.
at the people who are some of the people who passed out, they kind of just glance over and walk by. They're just talking to folks as they can. Nobody knows who this guy is. Although a few of them kind of look over at the table, and then I don't know who that guy is. They do stop for 1 second and look real hard at Nate for a little bit.
I'm still passed out.
Yeah. And the bald one goes, That's not him, is it? And the other man goes, I thought so for a second, but looking at him again, no, that is not the same guy. After they seem satisfied with what they see in there, they leave. So it just seems like they're going from bar to bar. The three main ones. After they leave here, they head a little bit down the road towards the more rough and tumble bar. Essentially on the. All right, go ahead.
They knew where to look. I'll give them that.
Yeah. They go across the causeway and then around to the empty net, which is the more rough and tumble area, the more rough and tumble bar. They get nothing but attitude from the people in there. Won't even look at them. They get spit on a couple of times, and a bar fight breaks out, and the two of these guys, Seabold, just absolutely trounce about 17 dudes that tried to jump them. They take a couple of hits, but for the most part, just punch, kick, pummel, and subdued pretty much everybody in that bar that was trying to take.
Oh.
They know what they're doing. Whatever it is they're doing, they're well trained at it. Whatever it is that they do.
Yeah, he's just gonna soak that in and stay blended into the side because he wants none of that by himself.
Gotcha. Yeah, so that's pretty much the majority of their day. They do eventually, towards the end of the night, head back to the, I don't remember the name of this, the Wicker Goat, which is the inn that is the closest to the front. So that is the last place they go for the night, asking around. And everybody that, as far as you can tell, because you weren't necessarily able to be right next to be able to hear the entire conversation on every single conversation we had. But no matter what, it doesn't seem like they were very happy with any of the answers they were giving. Eventually, they do retire for the evening, and that's all you pretty much see while you're trailing them. And yeah, Nessa.
Yep.
Are you leaving?
I'm leaving. I have warm clothes and I am going north.
All right.
To the guild hall or out of town?
Out of town.
Yeah, she's leaving.
Leaving.
But none of you know. Well, some of you saw her leave. Nate, you saw her leave.
Yeah.
Siebold, you saw her leave. Well, you saw her leave the bar. We'll put it that way. But she was packed
Right.
up. She had her backpack and all that, and everything in it. Go away.
She will work his way back to the guild hall.
Okay.
And while he's doing that, he messages Wilvane.
Okay. So before that message gets to him,
Go ahead.
Wilvane gets to the guild hall where Mel is already waiting for him.
Hello.
Wolvane,
Yes?
there you are. I think there's a greater problem going on, and I think it's stemming from our warlock. Our warlock Nate has been catching nightmares, and I think that whatever is giving him power is in danger. And I don't think that Nate is appreciating what's going on. So I think like, yes, I'm the paranoid type. Yes, I'm always overly concerned about danger around here, but there's something going on with Nate, and I need your magical assistance and your intelligence here to verify some concerns that I have, and to frankly double check my overly fearful self. I think that there might be something going on with the serpent gods that the snake lizard people, whoever the fuck that we've been fighting, I think their god is involved in this somehow. I can only speculate, but I need some help, and I need some help to suss things out,
First of all, did you like my answer message? It was very clever.
It was. It was great and fabulous, and I'm definitely irritated for it. So if that was what you were going for, you nailed it.
I'm pretty good at irritating, but okay. Nightmares and snakes.
Nightmares, snakes. Sounds like a cat's fighting. I couldn't necessarily get too much information out of him, but I got him all liquored up. He's passed out at the bar, but there's a problem, and it's, I think, magical in nature. And I'll put it to you like this: I've seen enough magic in my life and I've been around this town long enough that the moment that there's a problem with Nate magically, something screwy's gonna happen, or start happening, or it just seems to follow him somehow. I can't put my finger on it. Something's going on, and I want to figure it out. And he's a clue. Just Mel's babbling in circles at this point, just throwing conspiracy theories out, just being a lunatic about shit at this point.
Give me one moment. I'm just going to send a message to someone.
All right. All right.
So I'm going to use my sending spell.
Yep.
Night Serpent Dendar, Eater of Dreams. This is Wilvain Saverly. Do you know Nate, though? What history, bargains, or other dealings tie you with him?
Did you literally just sent? Okay. I mean, you know who she is.
Pretty sure I know.
Just to God, no big deal.
Yeah, just sending a message to the god, to an elder evil, a primal evil. Be gone, pissant. You've aimed nothing.
That's it.
That's it.
What level is that? This level.
Level 3.
That's level 3. Okay, so I can put another one. All right. Thanks, Dendar. We'll then save it.
Just thank the elder evil. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, you don't get a response.
So not Dendar. Okay, it's not what I was thinking, Mel. It's fine. Well, it's not as bad as I thought.
It's probably Dendar. I did kind of ask her to take me over, didn't I? I mean,
You absolutely did. So, at some point during your passed out dreams, you hear Wilvain ask that very question that he just asked. You hear it in your dream, and you hear the response.
Well, shit.
Well, let's go see Nate.
Alright. He's probably going to be no use to us tonight. I did leave him with a large mug of brandy, which he attempted to drink all of, but passed out before he had the chance to. But if nothing else, we should carry him here, which I'll do. So, let's go get him.
Do I get a message from Seabold at this point?
Yes.
Yeah. Meet at the guild hall.
We're at the guild hall. Beep.
All right.
over.
Roger that, Velveeta.
What's Velveeta?
I don't know. I just heard it once.
Sounds
now I wanna
tasty.
approach you.
I gotta go get Nate. These dudes are bad news. They took out like 17 dudes at the last bar.
So
I don't think we want to fight him.
You're going to get Nate?
Yeah, on the
Before
way
you go to
back,
the
I'm gonna
guild
see
hall?
if
Okay.
he's. Yeah,
So
I'm gonna try to scoop him up.
as you go in there, and you're trying to rouse Nate, who you're having, he's in a kind of a drunken state. It's taking him a little bit of time. Nessa's wife comes over to you, Seabold, and just slaps the ever-loving shit out of you. Where is she?
I drop Nate on the ground.
Okay. Nate, you get jostled awake by suddenly being dropped on your ass on the floor.
Where'd the booze go?
First of all, I'm no keeper of your friend, Nessa.
Friend?
She left. She took a bag and took off. I don't know what you all got into or what kind of trouble you're having.
We're not. I thought she was going with you.
Nope. She just left a little while ago. I don't know where she went. I
You
just
need
saw her
to
leave.
find her. She gave me a kiss and left. If she didn't leave with you, you need to find her and you need to bring her back here.
Well, sure. I mean that. I would like that too. Maybe we don't open up with this open hand slap to the face next time.
If it was your wife, what would you do?
Not.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Find her.
We'll look for her for sure.
And will you get this drunk asshole out of my bar?
I was trying.
Nessa, I need some more Nessa narcotic. I heard Welvain in my dreams.
Oh, is that a new thing? Oh, he probably messaged you, Nate. It's fine. Let's go. Let's go back to the guild hall and get you some sleep.
My name's not Dendar.
I don't know what a Dendar do, but let's get you some rest.
You remember that name being mentioned when you were dealing with Wilvain's friend Timmy.
I do, or Nate does?
Well, you do for sure. You
Okay.
remember that because you remember the name being mentioned, and yeah. Nate doesn't remember anything at this moment in time.
He remembers that there's brandy on the table, and he is definitely going to grab that and try and chug the rest of it.
Give me a dex check here. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'll
as
Nate
you-
hand the bottle back.
as you
make-
put your hand on the chair to try to stand yourself up, you put too much pressure on just one side of the chair, and it slips out from under your hand and falls over. So you get about halfway up, the chair flips out from underneath your hand. You fall back down on your ass, and it rattles across the floor.
Oh no! I don't think you need another swig, Nate. Let's just let's do a little stroll. You and me. We can. No, we don't get to hang out very often, you know. I also got the rest of our crazy crew.
Can you princess carry me? I don't know if I can walk.
Well, we might get to that. I don't even know what that means. So let's.
I can settle for a piggyback, but might. One second. If we do that, I might puke on your back.
Yeah, that's. I think we're gonna try to. I'm gonna grab you here around the arm,
Okay, I'm good. Never mind.
and we'll scooch on out of here.
Yep.
Hannah, we'll find Nessa.
You
I need more
better.
narcotic. We'll find her.
All right. So you all make your way back to the guild hall where the other two are already waiting.
All right. I go throw Nate in his bed.
Okay.
Well,
And
that's it. Sorry, go ahead.
there's a red mark on my face.
Yeah. There is a handprint.
handprint.
Yep. There absolutely is a handprint still.
What happened to your face?
Well, Hannah happened, and apparently Nessa has packed up and is done with us. She's left everything.
About time. I thought you would have left months ago.
I don't know why she's with us either. I don't know why I'm with us either. So
Oh, good lordy. I didn't think this was how the money train ended. I'll burn my third spell slot. Nessa? Love? Are you okay?
Am I allowed to like respond to that?
You have
I don't
20
have
you,
that.
yep,
Yeah.
you have 25 words to respond.
Fuck off. That's it.
I'll burn a 4th level spell slot. Can you at least give me a reason? We've been through too much for you to leave quietly.
One word. That's all I'm gonna say. Tolkus. And I leave it
Say
at that.
again. Focus?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, good lordy.
No, not focus. Tulkus. Tulkus.
I don't even know what that means. Well, what does
Yep, and-
Tolkus mean? I say it
and-
aloud.
Yeah, okay, you're just gonna say it out loud, just in the room.
Yeah.
Got
But
it.
what does Tolkus mean?
I'm like it'd be the slang for butt.
I don't know what
or
Tokus
something.
means.
You have no idea. You've never heard that name before.
Nope, no idea.
I've never heard of kissing no tolls.
Whatever's going off Nessa, she seems incredibly agitated and or pissed off at us specifically. Or it could
Us or
just
you,
be me.
Mel? Yes.
I know that I've given that woman a mountain of reasons not to deal with me, frankly. I know who I am. I know what I've done. But I would have thought she would have at least tried to take a cut of the money I owed her, considering I am holding on to like 2G of her money.
Where is she?
I don't know. She told me to fuck off, and that's. And then something about Tolkien? I don't even know what that word means.
What does a dendar mean?
Where did you hear that?
Nate said he heard somebody. He heard you just
Sorry, what?
a little bit ago in a dream talking about dendar.
What do you mean?
He's drunk. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But he said he just heard you, and he said dendar, and that's all I got. I'm gonna be honest. I'm lucky to get those 2 words out of him.
Walk me through what you mean. You were at the bar.
Have you heard? I'm pretty sure I've heard you talk about dendar, or somebody talked about dendar before. I don't know what it is, to be honest.
Tell me, tell me exactly what happened. You walked up to Nate.
Yeah. And I was picking him up to bring him back. I got slapped. I dropped him
Kind of funny, yes.
because I was stunned. And I picked him back up. He said he had a dream where he heard you talking about dendar. Something about kitties and ponies and stuff. I don't know. I might misremember that part, but
Did he tell you what words were said?
I don't believe so. Did he? I don't think he did. No, I think that's all it was.
He just said he heard heard Wilvain talking, he said, "But my name's not Dendar."
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll say that then.
That lying snake.
Nate lying?
No,
So there
evil god
is a snake.
pig.
There is a snake involved in this.
Probably Dender.
I'll pull out 25 gold pieces. Roll them into my hand. It's been more than a week since no, it's been more than a day since I cast Martin, I have a question for you, boss man. Is the name Dendar came up recently, and I know that that's a problem. Can you tell me anything about that?
Remember, it's an event, an action that will happen within the next week. So it's going to be a question like, is it going to rain? Is it going to, if we take the left road, will we be in trouble? That kind of thing.
Thank you.
Is Dendar going to eat Nate's soul?
Yeah, that, like, something to that effect. Like, and if and it will answer truthfully in that 7-day period. If it's going to happen within that 7-day period, I should say.
Is me or any of my companions going to be negatively affected by Dendar? Will be the question. Thanks for the reminder. Kindly.
Soon, but not immediately.
That's a lie. I'm already negatively affected by Dendar.
I mean,
you guys see 25 gold pieces disappear out of my hand as I loudly exclaim, "Fuck." What can you tell me about Dendar? I don't think that I got the full story, Wilvain. Because whatever that is going to affect us somehow negatively soon.
Wolverine has an encyclopedic knowledge of Dendar, right? Because
you've done a lot of you've done a lot of studying on him or it. I guess I should say her, it. Based on once you kind of learned everything via the whole incident with Timmy, all the research you've done up to this point, as much as you probably can based on the amount of resources that you have at this moment in time. Yes, so you have a pretty strong, you might not know everything, but you know quite a bit. What are you trying to recall? And I'll let you know whether or not you absolutely know it or...
It's a primeval evil that feeds off nightmares?
It feeds off nightmares, correct.
Primeval that feeds off of nightmares.
It essentially came into being once the first dream occurred.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, and how much would Mel know about primevals generally speaking?
Almost nothing. These things are older than the gods. Like these are the essentially the forces that just like the elemental forces and things of that nature that brought the universe into being, these things kind of just spawned. And in Dendar's particular case, as Wilvain has mentioned, once the first being that could dream had a dream, Dendar was born. So as the first conscious forces essentially started to come into being, so did she. So not a lot is known about them because that's how old they are. Like they
Lord.
predate practically everything. They really predate wolves. And generally are considered too powerful that, you know, the gods don't even mess with them. Everything's kind of in a balance, and they don't want to upset that balance in any way. And she's content to devour nightmares for the most part, so they just let her be.
Possess Timmy.
Good lordy. Well, none of this was on my bingo card for this week.
So as you say that, suddenly you're all just startled as suddenly just something loud or something extremely heavy and metal slams onto the table. You all turn to see this gnome lady just kind of huck this entire cauldron of soup up on the table. You know what I would do if I were you? Go after your
name again.
Don't start with me, little man. All I'm telling you is you might want to go after your friend you said was missing. Because whatever this Dendar don't who done dare cares, you're gonna need all of you to fight it.
Who asked you?
Good lordy.
He's got a point, Wilvain. We gotta go get
Where's Nessa?
He just now noticed. I think Wilvain just now noticed.
I haven't. I got cursed out. Mel curses loudly in Dwarven and just one long expletive, and like just charges out the door. Nessa! Bitch, where the hell did you go? And Mel's just slowly making his way in some random direction. He doesn't even know. He's screaming Nessa and cursing and just being a loud prick. Nessa! Long swear. Where are you, Nessa?
You're just yelling that out in town right now?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
he picked the direction, and he's walking in that direction, yelling for Nessa.
Okay. In town.
Oh, that was
You
looking.
just walked out the front door and started yelling. Right?
Hold on, let me tell you which direction I'm going. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm headed south.
So towards the water.
Basically.
Okay. So you're headed towards the ocean. Yelling her name. Got it.
Basically. I'm beyond rationality right now, and nobody's giving me direction, so.
It's true. No one's told you what to do. So.
Parts do like the motion of the ocean, so I mean...
All right, I need a quick
Rationale
break
enough.
to get my kids to bed.
Yep. That was about to say, and that's what I was about to go with. Let's go ahead and take a break for now, as we're in the middle of that thing that just happened. We'll be back in about 15-ish minutes, so we'll see you in a few, and we'll continue with the days of our lives, because this has turned into a freaking soap opera. We'll see y'all in a bit. All right. Oh! There. Oh. All right, we are back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome. Just to remind you all where we were on the break. A lot of crap has just happened. A lot of things have been learned. A lot of things have been figured out, and we have a missing party member. Well, she's not missing. She knows where she is, but the rest of them don't know where she is. And our dwarf has headed towards the ocean, yelling her name, and that's where we had left off. I'm sorry, Danaboat Wilvain. You moved your stuff around or something, and it threw me off. It's like the face is in a different spot. I got confused.
That's Dendar.
In the corner now.
That's Dendar? Oh, good. Now he's right behind. She's coming right for you. All right. So what are y'all doing?
Being an absolute menace and a lunatic, and being loud as frick.
Mm-hmm.
Siebold's going to. Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
Sorry, Mel.
go ahead.
He's going to spend an hour to find a familiar. So he's going to summon himself a little familiar friend
Okay.
that he hopes to help
What?
the situation. We're gonna have a raven.
Okay. Nevermore.
No, Malachi.
It was a Poe reference.
Right.
I know. No, I know you knew. I was. No, Malachi. No.
No.
So Malachi the Raven, huh?
Yep. And then I'm gonna do. Well, this is like an hour long. It's gonna take a bit for me to do that.
Yep.
But I'm gonna do a silent image of Nessa, and show the Raven, and like we need to find her.
And you're just gonna
send the Raven out.
Okay.
Forevermore.
Give me roll me an investigation check.
Sure. Boom, boom, boom.
I was gonna have you do it in the tower so you didn't see what the response was, but what was that?
Dude, how do you do that in the tower?
Just drag and drop it on the tower.
Over the next. Oh, sorry.
Tower. Oh, the thing on the right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
It just hides the result from you. That's all.
Oh, okay.
And my role was to pick a direction as soon as I hit the ocean. It would be north as I hit the ocean.
Okay.
As the direction I'm wandering in, being loud and obnoxious.
Yeah, you've all heard as Mel's voice got quieter and quieter as he got further away. Now you hear him getting louder and louder as he gets closer, yelling Nessa's name. Okay, cool.
Just as a note, he's not going to stop unless there's a physical barrier keeping him from moving.
I mean, you're going to end up right back at your front door of the guild house.
Well, is there a cliff wall or a sheer cliff or an ocean stopping me from continuing going straight forward? Because I'll avoid the house and just keep going.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah. If you're talking going around that, you just said if you weren't gonna run into anything, you essentially walked south directly to the water, and then turned around and said you went directly north, which would take you right back to the front door. That's what I was basically getting at.
Right. He's gonna keep going northward.
Okay.
Like unless it's a major obstacle that physically bars him from going north.
So you make your way. Yeah. You make your way. Around the guild hall and make your way up, start trudging through one of the fields that are, this one is a wheat field, that is all golden that you start traipsing through as you head towards, a large grove of trees, which you know as the Sea Grove of Obad High. It is tended to by, a local druid.
So we've got Mel walking off into the ocean.
Yeah,
Seabold's
Yep.
got a fire going around the brazier.
Uh-huh.
All right.
And meanwhile,
A little patchouli and stuff,
Yep.
In the meantime, I'm gonna do a sending spell to Nessa.
Okay.
Because I don't think she's gonna tell me to fuck off like she did Mel, but we'll see.
We'll see.
I got 25 words. All right.
You up?
This is Will Vane. Mel's walking into the ocean. Dendai's taking Nate. I'm scared. Please come back or tell me where you're going.
That's 24 words.
To the land of the giants.
Okay. Do I know where that is? Do I need a history check?
I mean, giants don't have a land. They live all over the place, but they, depending on what kind of giant they are, where they tend to congregate. So it's a, unless there is this a physical place that maybe I'm not aware of, Nessa? Or was that
No, I'm referring to the land
Where the giants
Gotcha.
were.
where the
spotted.
giants were.
Gotcha. So yeah, you do remember the giants being mentioned in the thing. If that is,
Yep.
that's the only. Well, that's I'm telling to Will Vane, like the only mention of a giant in the near, in the near past was at the guild hall or at the council chambers.
All right. Well, Seabold's busy. Nate's asleep. Mel's walked off into the ocean. I'm gonna write a note saying, "Headed to find Nessa at the Land of the Giants. BBL.
Okay.
Moving.
Brazilian butt lift?
Expeditious retreat.
That's what I was thinking.
Be back later." And I'll put that in brackets.
Okay.
Not Brazilian butt lift. Be back later.
All right. And you're going to expeditious retreat and head up that way?
I'm going to Speedy and try and catch up in whatever direction. I'll try. I might stop by the council hall first just to get more of an idea.
Okay. Sweet. All right. So when you get done with your little thing, what I mean is when you get done summoning, you do get that note. Seabold. You easily walk in. Are you just going to walk through the Druid's Grove? Are you going to go around? Because you said you went around the house and you kept going north, so I just want to know whether or not.
No.
Because you're essentially, if you have the city map open, you're essentially walking nearly perpendicular to the Kingfisher River, headed towards that large grove on the north side, or I'm sorry, on the east side of the river, since it's turned sideways and all that.
Oh, I gotcha. Would Mel know to have caution going into this forest?
I don't know. Give me an insight check.
I got +6 on that. Wow, I'm
I
smart.
mean, you better as a cleric. That's one of your better ones right there. Wisdom. Yeah. So
you wouldn't know it, but yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't know it, but yes. You know that as long as the druid is a member of this community, right? They just take care of this particular sea grove for Obed High, and who is kind of a representation of the druidic sea god, for lack of a better term. So you know that as long as you don't do anything to harm the trees, you should, the trees and the wildlife and so on and so forth. You start trying to light a fire in it, you're probably going to have a bad. But other than that,
nah. If that's the case, he would have continued wandering into the forest, yelling for Nessa, and just kind of wandering through the trees, relying on his dark vision. And as a side note, he is unarmored and basically unarmed at this point.
Okay. Cool. So as you find a clearing in the middle of this where there's a shrine in the middle, and you see a kind of nondescript man. He has the top of his head is completely bald, and he has that kind of horseshoe hair, gun around that's fairly long, but it just goes around the side and the back, completely just bald on the back. And he's leaning over and talking to a very sizable bullfrog that is there next to him, and he's just having a chat with him. He hears you before he sees you as you're yelling Nessa's name, and he looks over and stands up, takes his hands and puts them into the sleeves of the opposite arm, and then moves for you. It's like, "My good sir, what seems to be the trouble? Who is this Nessa for which you fellow?"
My apologies for yelling for what? I'm not trying to startle anybody. My friend has run off. Well, business associate is probably the better term. She seems to have run off, and frankly, I am overly concerned, and I have absolutely no idea where she is. And
you believe she came here then?
I don't know what to believe. I'm not a smart dwarf. I'm a concerned dum dum that picked a direction, started walking, and hoped all gods that my loud voice would carry me through.
Do you know why she left? Was she upset? Did you have a falling out or something of the sort?
Oh, she's always upset. Everything I do seems to piss this woman off, and
I was married once too.
Married?
Yes.
Moving right along. The last marriage I had 140 years ago.
Oh.
I ended up going into a copper mine and staying there for a couple of decades, so I get it. But she's a business associate, nothing more, and frankly, I had to have done something, but I don't know what I did. I stopped caring about what agitates people almost two centuries ago, so...
I see.
All I
so
know...
you are concerned, yet you show none. That's interesting.
I'll put it to you like this. I'm a protector of sorts, and in my experience, if it wasn't for people of my nature, the big dumbs of the world, despite my being 4 foot tall, those of the greater intelligence, such as my friend, would struggle more than they need to. As much as I don't want to, I'm going to try to protect her if I can.
See, this is where you're making mistakes. You keep saying you're dumb, but I don't believe you are. You know how I know this? Because you apparently seem to care. And if you care, you must be smart enough to do so. There are many kinds of intelligences. You don't have to be able to read a book and remember everything just to become smart. You can be the best at flavors. You could be the world's best cook and never once open a book. Is that not smart? Ask a goldfish to climb a tree. It fails. Ask a monkey to swim in the ocean. It fails. But switch the roles, and each are remarkable.
Wonderful point, sir. Well, I'll do the one smart thing I know to do and ask for help. Have you seen a human woman wandering in this direction?
No, there's so many, but could you maybe describe her for me?
This couldn't have been all that long ago. Very recently did she wander off. Before the night was truly night, I'll give her a description of what Nessa looks like. He would know, the player would not.
Yep. Yes, the singing one. I've seen her a few times at the snapping line. I believe she has made Hana very happy. I know of whom you speak, but no, she has not wandered through my grove this eve.
Fuck. Mello exclaims loudly in Dwarven, fuck. Would you be able to keep an eye out for her? We need to find her, and I'm not trying to disparage when I say this, but I don't think that she could... No, that's just very rude of me to say. She needs help and protection and shouldn't have wandered off alone. I don't know what else to do, sir. I need to get back to my search. She needs to be found, and Mel visibly looks panicked and starts to like wander in a circle, just looking, seeing, panicking a little bit, running in a circle.
Before you go, let me ask you this. Where can I find you?
I had every intention of wandering in that direction, and he'll point in the direction he assumed he was going, until either something finds me or I find who I'm looking for. I'm beyond irrational right now. I don't even know where I'm at, frankly. I don't even know where here is.
Well, you are in the grove. But here is what I will tell you. You said you needed help.
Yes,
I
sir.
believe you have friends available to you. You should go get their help. And I will also help. And with that, he looks up at you and then transforms. His legs start to shrink up and then slowly turn into claws. His arms transform into feathers as feathers start to sprout out of his head, out of his back, out of his arms, everywhere, and his arms start to shift into large wings. And his legs shrink, his arms stretch out to be at about 16 feet from tip to tip. And standing before you now is, instead of a frail-looking man, a glorious-looking giant eagle. And it looks you square in the eye, nods once, opens its wings, flaps once, and the sheer force of the wind that it creates as he takes off takes you a little bit by surprise. Doesn't knock you over or anything, but it was far more wind than you were expecting. As it takes off, flies through the canopy of trees, and leaves you there, standing there alone. Just as everything kind of quiets down from its flapping, all you hear is a... And the frog is looking at you. That's on the shrine. Just sitting on the shrine, looking directly at you.
I'm sorry, little dude, for taking your friend away from this conversation. Well, I wonder what level Tongues is. Probably greater than I have available. Yep, I don't have a 3rd level spell slot available. I'll give a slight bow to the frog. I'm gonna leave you here, friend. Have a good one. And I'll turn around and go back in the direction I assume I came from.
Okay. Yeah, back south. Okay, cool. No worries.
Yep.
You get back. So you, as Seabold, as you were reading the note left by Wilvane, you see a kind of disheveled and a little sweaty and not armored Mel kind of walk into the front door. Actually, you would walk in from the back door because you're coming south, so you would walk in from the back door. So that's where we'll leave you. Wilvane, you are running your little legs off. How fast do you move now? 90 feet, is it? Or 60?
It depends. Did I get directions from the council of where the giants were?
Yeah, they give you the general the general location of the old man's farm, the old halfling man's farm. It's essentially almost directly up the northern road along the river.
How far?
Just got to go out the front gate. He is about... It's about 5-ish miles, give or take. Outside of town.
Not far at all.
No.
I'm just going to fly there then. I can be a and check the road on the way.
Okay, so you're just gonna fly up the road. That's gonna be faster than your expeditious retreat, then, or whatever that is you cast.
I can't keep recasting it, so I've got an hour of flight.
I got you.
And I can easily do 5 miles. I can find a pretty quick.
Yep, and how fast a flight speed does it give you?
60.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm flying straight out. There's no obstacles or anything. So
Well, that and just trying to get a, because it's been some time, and I know how fast she can move, so I was trying to figure out how fast you can move to determine when and if you find her, kind of deal. That's it. All right, cool. So you start flying up after. Okay.
Can I change that?
Sure. What's up?
I want to polymorph instead.
Okay.
I want to polymorph into a thing I can't say. I'll put it in chat. One of these.
Like you.
I know what it is.
Oh, what's a cuddle?
Okay. Yeah, one of those.
Bottles.
Will they have ever seen a quattle to turn into?
I'm a forest gnome, alright?
He knows everything.
Dinosaurs.
So you've seen them in books. You've never seen one in person. So you've only seen them pictures in books. So you've never seen what the colors of them are. So you're just black and white.
Okay.
Okay. You've seen them in books, but not in real life. But you're
noises as I'm.
Yep.
And that thing
Love
does.
screeching noises.
Yeah. Like a raptor.
Okay.
And I've got
how did that go again? Wait. How did that go again? Okay, that's what I thought. All right, I was just making sure.
I've got a fly speed of 80 feet with this one. That's why.
Okay, cool. And that's another hour, right?
That's an hour. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sweet. All right. Cool. While that's all happening,
very noticeable. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so, and that's, you have that much time, you're doing that for an hour, you've been running around for an hour, Nate's just been knocked the hell out for this past hour. He ain't done nothing but just been KO'd.
Trying to catch up on sleep.
Yeah, no kidding. Actually, I'm gonna do something real quick. And why didn't it roll? 13. All right. Yeah, you're knocked the hell out. You don't wake up. I was just trying to see. I was gonna give a chance of you waking up on your own, but not with a 13. You're not. Yeah, you're still
back to sleep anyway.
Yeah, you're still KO'd. You're still KO'd in there. Butamus. So, all right. That means we have Nessa. You get, let's see, in an hour, you get about 3 miles away from town. He came after you. So after about 2 miles up, you hear, what is it, Wilvane? What did she hear? just one more time for me, please. You might be muted because I don't hear nothing.
You can't hear that?
No, I did not hear it. As this large, hold on, this large black and white,
it's very goofy looking.
yeah. What's a Cobulus? Which looks exactly like a pterodactyl almost.
Ginormous.
But it's pretty big. Flying above you, basically like a flying dinosaur almost. Above you, flying in the sky. It's getting dark, so you can kind of barely make it out, but it's light enough where you can see its silhouette. In the darkness. And oddly enough, you can also see a smaller bird, a smaller animal that is a bird that seems to also be flying in your direction.
Okay, well, right now, Nessa is both hot-headed and crying. She's murmuring to herself, and she's trying to walk up the road, or walk up, and seeing the two different birds, she just mouths to herself, "Oh, fuck." And just watches as what a pterodactyl and a friggin' bird come towards me. No movement, just frozen. There's nothing else I can be doing, so.
Okay. No,
I'm not
no
gonna
worries.
pick a fight with a bird.
Okay.
Not at that size.
All right. What are you doing, Wilbane? 'Cause she's just standing there.
I'm swooping down.
All right.
And I want to dispel my polymorph at the last second and do a little roll.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Hold on. I'm trying to. ETZ. Oh, there's no image for it? That's stupid. Okay. I was trying to pull up an image of this thing so Nessa could see what this thing looks like as it swoops down upon her, but this is the best I got here. And it's not going to be helpful for us. But anyway, looks like a giant pterodactyl. That's basically the bottom line. All right, so right at the last second, so this thing, wings wide as it glides down towards you, its feet outstretched as it heads towards you, and as it gets closer and closer, suddenly it gets real small. Arms, legs, wings suck in, and suddenly doing a superhero pose right in front of you, fist on the ground, knees bent.
Wait, do I hit the landing?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
I nailed it.
you nailed the landing. Just superhero pose down, and you look up at her. And
Wolverine Saverly.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Can't you guys just leave me alone?
If you want me to. Where are we going?
We're going north.
What for?
I have my reasons.
Is that your bird?
No, I don't know what that is.
It just said go away.
I don't know what that other bird is. I didn't know what you were.
I can't say it, but it's big, isn't it?
That's, you know.
Well, I'm glad you're smiling now. What happened?
The giants, the frost giants, they're destroying fields.
Yes?
They destroyed my town, and I had to leave. One of the half giants, Tulkus, we were together for a long time, and I broke his heart, and he destroyed the village. So I ran away. And now it sounds like him and his buddies are back, destroying fields and destroying shit, and I am going to have some words because it's not going to happen again.
You dated a half giant?
Can we get past that?
Or it's looking big.
How does that work? I don't want to know.
Did we get past that?
Well, you need to take a healing potion afterwards because your legs can break.
It's
Oh, wait,
always
no, that
sex
was an
with you,
ogre.
Wilvane. It's always sex with you.
That was Nate's voice in my head. That wasn't me.
I just don't know what to do, and I know that this is my burden to bear, so I left. You guys are good without me anyway. You are all so great in your own ways, and I am just a human who pissed off a half giant.
How would I have found Timmy without you?
Okay, so maybe I'm a little helpful. I don't know.
mean, it was only because of you we found Timmy.
You guys are very, well, you guys are my family, and I just don't want to see you guys get destroyed.
Apart from Mel, he's just a business associate.
Yeah, he can fuck off.
See, pissed her off. Don't know what I did this time.
Can we just wait here for a few minutes to see if they catch up? I'm sure they're following.
Nessa just sits down. Just sits right
Just
in the wherever the ground, whatever.
Right in the middle of the trail, the road.
Yep.
The north road.
Just
Okay.
sits down with her head in her hands and just cries.
Well,
After-
Rowan has no idea what he's supposed to do at that point. Take his pipe out.
Yeah. Okay. As you're doing that, suddenly the bird off in the distance gets larger and larger. Not nearly as large as what swooped down on you earlier, but this majestic large eagle swoops down and lands and transforms into a rather, again, nondescript looking human male with a bald top of his head and the horseshoe of longish hair, grayish hair around his head. Hey, I think I'm looking for you.
For me?
No,
Nessa's still crying.
for her. And he kind of just gestures. Oh, so you were upset. He was
If
right.
she's still upset, she's crying.
Yeah.
Who are
That-
you?
Oh, me? I'm
Yes,
sorry.
you. Why do you talk so slow? Get on with it, man.
I just don't feel that there's really a need for speed in most cases. We're all
Did you
going
just
to
fly
get.
here?
Oh, well, yes. But that was for an emergency.
What's the emergency?
Why, I was trying to find her.
What,
By the way,
What for?
my name is Farron.
And? Is that supposed to mean something to me? What?
You asked my name. I told you.
I asked like 10 minutes ago.
Again, in all due time, things will come to you. Just like this answer.
Okay. So,
Is she okay?
does she look okay?
She seems upset. But
Yes.
that because you're upset doesn't mean you're not okay.
You speaking riddles, man.
I speak in plain truths. Some cannot interpret them. So to them, perhaps they are riddles. You've given me something to think about this evening. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, who sent you?
Ah, a rather stout short fellow. He seemed quite distraught. Kept yelling out Nessa, Nessa, wandered directly into the grove. He seemed rather upset about his business associate.
Oh, Mel.
Fuck off.
Oh. She doesn't seem to like being called a business associate. I apologize. That is all I have known you as. I can assume your name is Nessa?
Yes.
It's good to have met you, Nessa. Your hairy friend, associate, I'm unsure what to call him. The dwarf,
Mel.
Mel, seemed very upset.
Yeah, apparently I'm upsetting a lot of people right now.
No. He's not upset at you. He's upset.
I am.
You are? Well, he's not. You know why he's upset?
Why?
Because he failed. He doesn't know why you left. He doesn't know why you're upset. But he does know that he failed to protect you. And he's not even sure what to protect you from.
Crazy ex-boyfriend.
How does that work?
Does that work?
I was
Well,
married
Vane-
once too.
Yes, thank you. You understand.
Should I tell them where you are, or are you going to return?
I will not return. So you can tell them where I am. I don't care. I'm going to keep going north. And Nessa gets up. Wipes away tears.
All right. Well, enjoy your evening walk. And he kind of looks up at the sky. It's going to be chilly tonight. Make sure you get a nice warm fire and dress in layers. Okay?
Thank
You're
you.
very creepy.
Perhaps maybe to you. I've never been told this before. You have now given
Work
me
on it.
2 things to think about this evening. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And with that, he nods at you both solemnly, and again, turns into a giant eagle, flaps its wings, and takes off southwards back towards Saltmarsh.
And then Nessa murmurs under her breath, "Have the day you deserve."
How quietly?
Rub off on her.
Enough for Wilvin to hear it.
Okay.
But quiet enough that I wasn't screaming it at him.
Okay. All right. So all that happened. You did that. You the 2 boys in the guild house, Seabold and Mel. Mel, you have just wandered into the guild house again, where Seabold is leaning over the table reading a note. And
What did the note say? I forgot.
what did it say,
It was
Wilvin?
just-
BBL?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Got to find Nessa
Yep.
at the Frost Giants. BBO,
BBL.
something like that. Wolverine, beep.
Did you write
yeah,
beep
but
on
even
the
that
letter? I
soup.
just want to make sure. Did you write
Yeah.
beep on the letter?
No,
Okay, just making sure. We're staying on track with finishing all of our messages with beeps.
Uh,
I take it
There's
no luck, Mel.
Mel doesn't even look up. No luck. I'll only be here a minute. I need your help.
Sure. There's a note from
charges into
Wilbane.
his room. We can finish this conversation in my room if you care to have it. I need to put my armor on and
Sure.
grab my equipment. We need to go find Nessa. I found help in the grove just north of us. And
Okay.
he said something about trying to make sure that he could find me here in a little bit. So I'm not blowing out of here, but I need to be ready just in case something happens. So I don't know what else to do than put my armor on, and Mel is putting his armor on,
Sure.
gathering
Yeah,
his equipment.
It
putting
takes
his
a couple
shield
of
on,
minutes because it takes a couple of minutes to put on your full plate.
Yeah, I'll help him do it to
Yep.
get through it quickly.
Okay.
And I'm sorry to be
If you'll
short,
have the help,
sorry.
you know.
No, I'll take the help. We're not running.
Spend a little too much
I mean,
time
I'm-
adjusting his cod piece. You know.
Right.
Basically, it's very modest copies. I'll have you know. Thank you. So we have a few minutes to wait here, Seabold. I think I think we need to wait a little while. I don't know what a little while is, but I think we need to wait a little while. So, if nothing else, we need to be ready to do something.
Sure.
I'm waiting for word.
I sent off a bird familiar to hopefully help find her, but I showed it an image of Nessa, but I don't. It didn't really have a direction to go, and I don't expect much from that.
Right. The friend that I made in the grove turned into a rather stunning, large eagle, and flew off after asking where he could find me later.
Damn.
So, I don't want to be patient. I don't. I want to charge off into that world and find this woman. But Mel just throws himself to the ground and just sits there. I don't know. He just sits there saying, I don't know.
Wilbane's out looking as well. Nate is dead to the world right now. He's drunker than a skunk.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have given him a mug full of brandy, but
it wouldn't have stopped him. Nothing would have stopped him, whether you gave him one or not.
Right. If nothing else, it saved him. A few copper pieces. Lord knows that bar has made way too much money on his behalf.
Gotta escape your demon somehow.
And that's just it. That's part of it. I think his demons are very real, and he shouldn't be hiding from them. Honestly, I don't think he has the wit to know what's coming for him, but based on what I'm seeing out of Willivane and what my god just told me not but 3 hours ago, earlier this evening, from what my god told me, there's something's gonna happen, and I just be ready. Something's gonna happen soon, and that's when my god tells me that directly in his voice. Mel bolts up and just wanders to the door. I don't want to wait.
Well, we should stick to the roads. I don't think we want to go wandering through the groves at night.
No.
But I'm keen to go start marching orders, and I guess I don't know where to go. She left out the bar. I was in the bar, and I don't know where she went from there.
Just about that time, y'all hear a knock on the front door, but it's very faint. It instead of a fist rapping at it, it feels more like a tap.
Boy.
And your caretaker started headed over. I was like, can't believe it's this late at night. We got people showing up. We got people missing. God, I'm so tired of all these things. And she opens the door as you all as you come out of the hallway that leads down to your all's quarters, and come into the main central room. As she opens the door, she immediately jumps back and, what in the hells is that? And standing in front of the doorway is a giant eagle, standing about 5 foot tall, large beak, super large claws, and it almost itself looks startled as she screams at it with its full 16
grabbing
foot,
his bow.
Yeah, with his full wingspan, and he just flaps it, and then it comes back in, and then he shifts back into his human self with the bald head and the white ring of hair around his head. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to startle you, ma'am. Are you okay? I can't believe... What the... Is this a friend of yours? And she's looking squarely at you two.
I reach up and put my hand on Theobald's bow. You can put that down. And I come to the door.
Is this your friend? Hey,
I
tin
just-
can!
I-
And
I
she starts
shoot-
banging on your armor. Ding, 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 ding. Answer my question. Is this your friend?
I stare daggers at her, and I look back to him. Did you find her?
Ding, 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 ding. You're gonna answer me. You ever want my pie again, you're gonna answer me.
You touch my armor again, me and you are gonna have a problem. And I look back at him. Did you find her?
Ting. Sonny, I have raised 22 children. You do not scare me.
You have as many kids as I have grandchildren, and you're behaving like all of them. We have a missing friend, a missing companion, who has stormed off, and it could be dead for all I know, and you're being petty? Listen,
Your ass
madam,
wasn't even gonna go look for her before I said something. And then she turns and walks off.
I contacted my god on her behalf, thank you.
Blah, blah,
I
blah,
love-
blah, blah, as she walks back to the kitchen. Wow.
Contact your god on my behalf.
She seems really intense.
This is why I left my wife 100 years ago. The
I was married
intensity-
once.
That's a running theme. Once, it's fine. Once was enough. I've got 40 grandchildren, an ex-wife, and I swear the mines were a lot easier than.
Wow.
Please tell me you found her.
Oh, your friend? Yeah.
Yes.
She was with a little guy up the road a ways. Couple of miles,
Oh.
maybe.
Little guy. Was he tall for a gnome?
I mean,
Just-
I guess.
Oh, seeable. I am glad that you found both my traveling companions.
Oh, now they're traveling companions. By the way, the lady doesn't like to be called a business associate. I think I know why. Because that's what some people say about their ladies of the evening, if you catch my meaning. Because it's just a business transaction. And she doesn't seem that type to me.
It takes Mel a half a moment to fully realize the meaning. Oh.
Yeah, you might
that-
want
that
to
might-
apologize.
You went with business associate, Mel?
How was I supposed to
Is that
know?
why he's not married anymore?
Probably.
I'm gonna go hang with my business associates.
I'm a very
That's it.
business-oriented individual. I have so many actual non-brothel related business associates that I'd never once considered the term would cross over from a brothel.
Oh, a brothel. You know, I was married once. Anyway, if you just go out the front gate and head up the road a ways, you can meet up with them. You might want to hurry. She seemed to be... Oh, she was upset about some giants. Said it was her boyfriend. Now, I don't know about anything about that, but, you know, if she's got a giant boyfriend, I feel sorry for any man who gets with her after that because they will not compare.
Wow. You went there. Mel, let's go find her.
Yep.
All right,
So,
well, I'm gonna go back to the frog now and gonna continue my conversation. I've got a couple of things I need to think about tonight. Your little friend gave me a couple of really interesting brain teasers that I think I'm gonna suss out a bit. I'm gonna go find myself a couple of plants and chew on them and think about the things that he got me to think about. You know, it's gonna be a good time.
Swing back by after you have done thought about it.
I will. It's a nice place you have here. She's a little intense, and he kind of points towards the gnomish lady in the kitchen. She's kind of intense, but I like the vibe you got here. It's nice.
You're welcome here anytime, and as far as I'm concerned, I owe you a favor.
Oh no.
So,
I was looking to go do something interesting anyway. It's been a while since I've stretched my wings. So, you know, it's good. Bye.
well, excellent.
And he just kind of
Have a
turns
good
and walks
night,
off.
evening. Have a good evening. I appreciate your help. You're welcome here anytime.
Oh yeah.
And
Have a good one. Hope you find your friend.
thank you.
Bye, buddy. I hope you find your friend.
Buddy.
Theobald, we have a direction, and we
I'm
now
already
know
gone.
where.
Let's go.
And down the road we go.
And you're leaving, and I'm just gonna make
Nate?
sure Nate is just going to be left at the guild hall.
The note's left there.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but
I had to bring it up.
I am not dragging that. He's drunk and passed out, and
Wait,
the little huh?
wait, you said you got a friend who's drunk? You didn't notice,
Well,
but he turned the corner by the house. He was picking flowers around the corner. Oh, I have something for that. Can you show me where his room is?
Oh yeah. Oh, this is great. Yeah, please. And if you want to spice it up with a little transformation or something too, he will love it.
No, unfortunately, I can't cast the spells when I'm in that form, but that's not a problem. And he just walks. He walks in. Which room?
Oh, this way. Like,
Oh.
gleefully bringing him back to the room where Nate is.
You open the door. Nate's just laid out, one leg splayed off the side of the bed, just on the floor. The other one just arm just floating out there. Oh, yeah. He looks like he's been drinking for a while.
Weeks.
Wow. All right. I can fix this then. And he walks over, and he casts a spell. And Mel, you will recognize this spell as a lesser restoration. And Nate, you are now sober as can be. All of the alcohol has been completely scrubbed out of your system.
Am I still asleep?
You wake up. Wait, hold on. You wake up. Leaning over top of you is an older man with a bald head, a horseshoe of whitish hair around his whole body, and as your eyes open, and his hand is sitting on your chest. And as your eyes open, hey, buddy, I was just seeing how you were doing. You okay?
Did I wake up as a dog? Is this the dog brothel? It's for dogs, but it's humans. Oh God!
No, buddy,
They
you're a
start
little
crying.
confused. Come on, sit up. And he kind of leans over and he puts his arm gently around your shoulder and kind of guides you into a sitting position. Your friends were worried about you. Did you know that one of your other friends is missing? Then your other friend went and found her. I went and got involved. Flew and found those two together. Came back, told the dwarf what was going on. And then they told me all about your condition, and now I helped you.
Condition.
This has been just an amazingly eventful evening. Wow.
Can you help me change my condition to drunk again?
Oh, no, I don't think that's a good idea right now. I think you need to go with your friends.
I have friends.
Well, business associates at least.
Given the events of the evening, we're all friends and/or traveling partners. I've friends. We're gonna go with friends.
Like an escort?
No, you shut your dirty mouth.
All right. I don't. You're starting to harm my vibe a little bit here, guys. So I'm gonna go. I got some things that I gotta go think about the nature of being and whatnot. So, you know, have good luck. I'll see myself out. Bye.
Have a good vibe, dude. Thank you.
Have fun looking for your friends. Okay.
What's your name, Druid?
Oh, Farron.
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 Thank you for your help today, Farron.
Oh, sure. Any time. Well, not any time. There's sometimes I'm busy, but much of the time, maybe. It just depends on what I'm doing, you know? Sometimes I'm just sitting there just talking to my frog. Other times I'm contemplating nature. Sometimes I'm just looking out at the sea, watching the waves roll in and thinking about how, as each one comes in, each rock is
that's great.
eroded away just a little.
Go find our friend. Are you ready to go, Nate? Let's go, Mel.
All right,
can
then.
I have some of what he's on?
All right, guys.
Before we go.
I will see you all later. You have a pleasant evening. And again, he just kind of wanders out of Nate's room and down the hallway into the main room and out the front door.
I wonder how him and Wilvane got on. I hope they were fast friends. They seem like they'd be fast friends.
I'm kind of hungry after all my drinking. We have anything to eat? It smells like soup.
There's a whole pot of it in here. If you want a bowl, I'll scoop one up for you.
She yells from the other room.
Can we get a to-go cup for that?
You're the best.
We got a friend to find.
Probably like my first time back at the guild hall. We started, but you know.
So y'all leaving? As you
I'm eating soup.
Well, yeah, as you get out there, there's a mug, a wooden mug that is just filled to the brim with some what looks to be a stew of some sort. Large chunks of potatoes, carrots, a brownish sauce, and a meat of some sort.
Well, heck yeah.
Go ahead and take it to go. I'll buy
weeks.
another cup in case you lose it.
Thank you. You're awesome.
Yeah. Go find your friend.
We have a
Mel
missing
blows out.
friend.
Mel blows out of the door and makes off to the friend.
Mate
we
has
go.
absolutely no idea what's going on, but he'll just follow him.
Okay. As you are headed out, I'm assuming you're following, just going up the road headed that way. For Wilvane and Nessa, have you continued moving or are you staying there?
I'm moving, but not as fast as I was. A little less hustle on the step, but still with sense of urgency.
Cool. Yep, no worries. So that is happening. You guys are catching up. On the way, Nate, you hear this in your head.
I really need you to stop drinking, buddy, because it's real hard to talk to you when you do that. I'm kind of busy right now, but here's the thing. I don't know what you did, but you know your soul's already occupied, right? Like, why'd you invite someone else in here? This is the worst roommate I've ever had.
You ever had yourself as a roommate?
Huh? What are you talking about? I'm a peach. Listen, I don't know what the snake lady wants with you. And this may have something to do with it. You said, can I work with you? But you can't break your... You can't break your... Hold up, one second. You can't break your contract with me and write a new one. You're gonna have to fix this. We'll talk about that part later, okay? You haven't even been curious. You haven't asked once. I thought I've taught you so much. You never ask questions. Why don't you ever ask questions? That's all I need you to do. Start asking some frickin' questions.
Who even are you?
I gotta go. I gotta go. This is
in my head one day. I only have
We'll explain
questions
later.
when it comes to you.
Listen.
Why do you sound like snot?
And the voice just cuts out. That happens on the way. You all eventually do catch up to each other. When you do, you are about 4 miles outside of town, headed up the North Road. You can see off in the distance a few of the smattering lights in some of the farm hovels and houses that are out in this area. And that's what you kind of see off in the distance. It is getting late, and you have a choice on whether or not you're going to head down there or camp for the night. It's entirely up to you what your plans are at this particular point in time. But again, you're about 4 miles outside of town, northward.
Wilvain,
Hello.
can you tiny hut us? I'm tired.
Can I? Level 3. I can get it to level 4. Yes. Are you sure?
Yeah, I need a long rest.
Are we going to murder these guys or talk to them?
I'll decide that in the morning.
Fair.
So what are we doing? Why
I'm
are
gonna poof
we
a tiny
here?
hut. Let's go to sleep, Nate.
When I do, you talk to Dendar in my dreams, and that's kind of annoying. Why do I dream about you talking to Dendar?
You didn't dream it, Nate. It happened.
Why are you talking to Dendar? Are we done with her?
We were
That
done with
snake
her.
lady that Snot was talking about in my head?
It's the primeval you made a deal with, John.
John's not my name.
Yes, it is.
My name is... No. John is not a name, it is a toilet.
You've been lying to us, Nate. Just let's go to sleep. We'll figure it out.
My name is Jonathan Doe. You either call as everybody my Sir Jonathan Doe nailed this into all of our heads. It is not John, it is Jonathan
Okay,
or
John.
Nate. We all go by Nate. All 9 of us go by Nate.
There are 9 Johns.
Sir Nate.
Sorry.
My grandfather was Jonathan Doe. My father is Jonathan Doe. I have 8 other siblings, all named Jonathan, or all 8 other brothers, all named Jonathan Doe.
What number are you?
7.
I like them drunk better. Sorry.
I have 3 sisters.
7 of
They're all
9?
named Jane after my mother.
Not Janathan?
Even. Janathan.
He is indeed 7 of 9.
Janathan.
Not 6, 7 of 9?
Oh no!
Oh.
No! About to give you 2d8 damage just for doing that right then. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
That's perfect.
7. There's just some Gen Z kid that's gonna see this sometime later and be like 6, 7. I'm not gonna. I apologize to everyone else.
Right, well,
I know.
Inspiration for that.
Before we go to bed, though, Nessa, whatever I did, whatever I said, I'm sorry. Like, whatever it is. I know that I'm difficult to deal with, and I know that I've said some just stupid shit, but whatever it is, I'm sorry. I hope that one day you tell me what I did so I can actually correct it. And Mel heads into the tiny hut.
Yep.
Night.
Question.
Yes.
How are we? I missed the part where we met up with our friends. Like we're suddenly here. Like I missed something.
It took some time, but yeah, you eventually caught up with them about 4 miles outside of town, and it's getting late at this point.
All right, we caught up with them. All right.
Yeah, you did catch up with them. I thought I mentioned that. If I didn't, I apologize.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, it took a little bit of time, but yeah, after a couple of miles, you ended up catching up with them. She slowed down. You guys were hastening your way there, and there you go. And now everyone's met up, and yeah, you're all going to take a long rest, and I think that is a perfect spot as the campfire burns in the background. It's a good spot for us to call it an evening.
Yes.
Yes. You all. Thank you. It was fun. I had a good time with that. I didn't know if I was ever going to be able to do the into the sea grove, but you wandered directly into it, so you got to meet that guy. You got to meet Farron.
I'm really glad to have met Farron. You don't have to wander up there again, huh?
he was married once.
He was married once.
He was married once, that's for sure.
Probably divorced because of business partners.
Yeah, maybe.
Sound
Maybe. He was married once, that's all you know for now.
I don't know what it is, Alan, with you and birds, but like he turned into a bird, Wolverine turned into a type of bird, that fucking parrot is a bird, and then Seabold has a friggin' bird, and I'm just surrounded by birds.
Yes.
You're a Disney princess.
The question I have is, what's the problem with birds? What I miss?
I mean, he's
Birds
a
aren't
druid.
real,
He could
man.
Birds aren't real. They're a government conspiracy. A government conspiracy of them birds.
The government.
The government. That's right. That's what I said. The government. Y'all, thank you very much tonight. Y'all were great. I had a lot of fun. I would give you all inspiration, but you all already have it. So you have inspiration in my heart. Why was that funny?
Sorry.
I'm trying to be serious for a second. No, I wasn't. Yeah, so we're going to call it an evening, y'all. Thank you very much for hanging out with us tonight. Let's do a little bit of talking to everybody and just say hello and let them talk a little bit about themselves and where you can find them. Let's start directly with the Rusty Panda, who had a terrible, terrible day today as Nessa. Tell the people about yourself, Panda.
I'm the Rusty Panda, 2 A's at the end. I used to be a streamer. Now I just like music and sometimes do Wiki Wednesdays, and I really hate birds.
And last did the Voyagers of Nera.
Yep.
Awesome. Directly underneath her, that is I Am Pingus. He is the mod of the channel. You will see him in my chat giving me crap and jump scaring me in October. I'm glad that's over. I'm so glad that's over. You will find him here doing that whenever I am live. Definitely, all the way across the way. There we go. I'm trying to say the words. Is Captain Erock plays Seabold, our rogue. Tell the people about yourself, Mr. Captain Erock.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitch and YouTube at Captain Erock, Monday through Saturdays. We do survival and sims and variety, and yeah, we'll be back on Monday.
and he's a lot of fun to watch. I know because I'm there all the time. Directly underneath him is Null Hercules, who plays Mel. You got anything for the folks, Mel? Now, Null.
Nah,
See, your character's name and your screen name are so close together, I confuse them easier.
to be honest with you, I've gone by Mel for almost 20 years in the online space, so either works for me, frankly.
Perfect. Either way works.
So, yeah, it's same as usual. Drive safe, drive like you want to get home at night. There's a lot going on in the world of trucking and, frankly, the road these days. But that's a whole other conversation that we don't have time for.
All right. And then last but certainly not least, in the bottom corner of the screen is Danabo, who plays Wilvain Saverly. Danabo, got anything for the folks?
Wilvain Saverly.
Saverly. Can't do the whistle.
Not really. I'm incredibly busy because you guys shut your government down. Although it's opening back up, but it's going to close down again in January for you. So it's been a difficult time.
Don't say
Thanks,
you guys like I got anything to do with this.
Yeah, right?
You're right.
You're all responsible Americans. All right. I do have about 6-7 episodes to upload. I'll get to them eventually.
You know, I'm going to let you get away with that one, and only just because that is correct. That is a correct statement.
Uh-huh.
All right. And with that, y'all, thank you very much. My name is Alynn Yelloweyed. You will find me here generally on Mondays and Sundays, with the occasional Saturday doing D&D right here. I will be back tomorrow at noon for more Horizon Forbidden West, which is what we're doing. We finished our first playthrough of Dispatch on Friday.
I smell like poop and flowers now.
Okay, thank you for hitting that now that I'm on this one, and that will actually play. Great. I appreciate you all being here. You could have been anywhere if you came to see us playing our silly little game of make-believe, and I appreciate you all very, very much. I will say it was already mentioned in the chat, but the VTT that we use is Fantasy Grounds. I am not sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form. I'm just letting you all know they are now, the VTT itself is now free. You no longer have to pay for a license to use it anymore, to host games or any of that stuff. Did that not? I thought I had that. Okay, well, I'll have to figure out why, because that used to be a command. But
Pretty smart move by them.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, they made it free. That this was just announced earlier. Like, was it this last Monday or this Monday? I don't remember which one. But essentially, it was their FGU Con, and it is now free, so anybody can host games and all that other stuff. And if you already have a license, they have some like additional like gifts and things that they will be. Nope, that's definitely the wrong one.
Yeah, I was wondering what that one was.
Yeah.
I
So
thought it would be a command.
So yeah, if you're interested in a one of the things that I like about it, just FYI, and again, not sponsored. I do have I have an affiliate link, but I guess, you know, now that it doesn't cost anything, the affiliate link doesn't mean much anymore. But the bottom line is it is extremely robust. They have a ton of different systems that work on it, not just Dungeons and Dragons, but everything. They are in the process of getting Daggerheart on it. That's actually supposed to be, there's no guarantees, but they're looking to have it in by the holidays. So all that kind of thing. So if you like the VTT that we use, if you're interested in it, go give them a look. And that's just fantasygrounds.com. Go give them a look see, and or you can even see it on Steam. It's on Steam, so you can just search for it on Steam as well. Either way works. So that's my little thing with them. Yeah, y'all been great. Thank you very much for hanging out here. You could have been anywhere, but you came to see me. That makes you all amazing human beings, and I appreciate you all very, very much. We will see you hopefully all tomorrow. If not, have a great rest of your weekend. Be good, eat some ice cream, enjoy life, because it's fleeting, and We'll set.
We need pictures still.
Oh shit! Yeah, thank you. You did a reminder. Good job, kitten.
Oh, I am a pretty bitch.
Yeah. I need. What do I need? What do I need to do?
I need about 6 or 7 pictures. So.
Should I hold my bottle of fucks up?
How many
Yes.
fucks do you give?
I mean, I have a whole bottle of them.
You can't. You can't. It can't be on the thumbnail. You can't have cuss words on the thumbnail.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. That's
Doesn't
correct.
look like he gives them.
I don't. I have a I have a
You
whole
don't give
bottle
it.
of them. But yeah, I definitely won't show you these. Right?
No, don't show me those.
Yeah, don't show you those. Oh, you should put a. No, I'm gonna hold it up. You just need to put a big censored, like, symbol directly over it.
Did you have your brain
Make
examined?
it in the shape of a wiener too.
Don't do that.
Oh, perfect.
I was married once.
Helping out your business
I was
associate.
married once.
Oh. Oh, wait. Do I have that? Hold on. I might have. If I still have the wig.
The question that I want to know, now that his headset's on, is does he have a lizard doggo?
I'm just gonna use this as the thumbnail. The empty chair.
Yes, do it with the eye in the background
Yeah.
and that little friggin' chipmunk for do it.
I can do the full
Giant
dungeon
space
magic.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's got the
There, actually.
pious one. It's like pious, exactly what he was talking
I
about.
think this is inside out, actually. Nope, it's right. So, a funny story about this thing. The bald cap that it comes with was too small for my giant ass head, so I had to cut a slit in it so it would actually fit on my head. Otherwise, it doesn't. So first off, the glamour shot. Is there?
This is what I imagine Farron looks like too.
Yeah.
Right.
You was married once.
The callback to Married Once was really good. It's a good
Up
time.
for that. How do y'all deal with hair?
A razor.
Usually a
What else do we
brush.
need? I've already done that.
What is that noise?
A campfire, I think.
I can't hear what?
What?
I heard people yelling.
No.
Is that a
We
campfire?
deal with hair with razors.
The
That's
razor.
how I deal with mine. Oh yeah, I cut mine off. That's just not worth the deal with the curls, frankly.
You're talking
You
and
should
he
know how
literally
to
just
deal with
took his
hair.
headset off.
I basically.
I mean, didn't I do one of
Fucker.
these every single?
Several,
screwdriver.
actually.
Yep.
I'm a bottle
6 or
of-
7.
What am I hearing?
It's like
I
game
don't know, I
music.
muted. I
like-
muted the crier.
Oh.
Oh yeah. The crier's on about something. I have him turned down too.
It's like Castlevania.
Yeah. Oh, that's freaking
Come on,
great. I
man.
love that.
It's
He
Farron
was married
2025.
once, but now he's much of a player.
Put my bags under my eyes for everyone to see.
Mhm. Shoulder actions with selling it.
Yeah.
That is hot as hell.
You damn right it is.
What is it? I hate that I can't hear what you're saying because I know you're all making fun of me,
No.
and I want to be part of it.
I mean, we would never make fun of you, Alan. Would never. Fine.
Liars.
Totally fine.
Bunch of liars. I got something. Do this.
He's giving you 6 or 7, Denabo, so you can choose any one of them that you want.
I'm just going to use this one for all of them. Make it easier.
I mean,
Well, at this point, I think this is what the kids call farming content or thumbnails or whatever.
Oh my god.
Yeah, do that one. I like.
Oh Lord, just that deadpan. Why is he like this? Come here.
He was married once.
you need any more? I'm running out of shit on my desk to fuck with.
I think we got it, Alan. I think it's been gotten.
I think we got the next couple of weeks sorted out, actually.
Oh.
All right, with that, we're gonna get out of here. Y'all, thank you again for hanging out with us tonight. Could have been anywhere you came to see us, and that makes me happy. It makes all of you amazing human beings, and I appreciate you all very, very much. We will be back tomorrow at noon. I hope to see you there. If not, have a great rest of your weekend. Until next time, be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Remember, you only have one life to live, so does everyone else around you. Try to make their lives better than what it was when you got there at a minimum. Please don't make it worse, and enjoy everything. Have fun. That's all we got. See you later. Bye.
The eye rests. It has shown you all it can for now. This is not a time for sorrow, but a time for joy. When one chapter ends, another must always begin. Ponder upon the lessons you have just witnessed, and heed its wisdom. Apply it to your lives. Go forth, be well, and do good towards the others that enter your story. Let your chapter and their book